Grappa, Mr. Leonard White, real Godfather, so please subscribe. As me watch a video, me have to do it every time. Share with my friends, comment, like. Rapper, grappa, the struggle is alive. Color the intellect so the damn thing connect, right?
How are you? I'm fine, thank you. Yes, people, boy, look at them issues there. So yes, now people, I don't know. It's some food left restaurant now. We are at the next side of Istanbul. You understand, Istanbul. So right now we're going to check out the mosque that was a church. And you know, say, it become a part of the country as well. So nothing can change for it. Everything has to stay as how it is. You understand, a landmark. So today up on the road I go and go through.
This way, I'll see they do PCR test here.
Okay. Now do it now.
But we want antigen.
Park here look nice. Oh, some birds up in the sky. Trees and all of them something there. Wow. It's starting to look bossy. I got up this as well to see that something will go up this up. It's a good look.
Come on.
Up the hill.
Come on.
Hey, what are you doing? People, I can't even go too much. I have to go to big glimpse because I watch a battery limited. No battery. Memory limited.
You need to keep going inside.
Yeah, and that I'm not reaching this yet. So I don't want to jump out because I delete basically majority of what I can delete so far. You know what I want there.
So right before going inside here in the quiet place, I'll find the history for you, and then we will go there.
Alright people, so as you can see we're reaching here now. We also have a guide, you understand, so at least we can make you guys have a better understanding and we ourselves as well too. You understand?
So now you'll pay of the Sophia for you. What is the Sophia? Many people thinking Sophia name of the woman, either the queen, either the empress. But I have to tell you, recording the guide is by the ministry is forbidden.
Okay.
Yeah, it's forbidden. All right.
But that is not going to work then.
So you can listen, but you cannot record that guide. Do you know why?
It's not going to work.
No, it will go. Otherwise, the one person from the one country, they came and tagged guide, he will explain you everything. Name of the woman, either the queen, either the empress. Actually not. Sophia, originally Greek word, meaning of the Sophia is wisdom. Hagia is very old Greek word, meaning of the Hagia is sacred, holy wisdom.
Holy wisdom.
Exactly. Christian of the Roman 6th century in the past, with the three special names they were calling the god. Hagia Sophia, Hagia Irene, and Hagia Dynamis. Hagia Sophia means holy wisdom, Hagia Irene means holy peace, Hagia Dynamis means holy power. Christian of the Roman constructed three churches for those three special names next to each other. For example, this is Sophia. Right behind of that one, first yard of the palace. Irini Church, little bit down the Irini Hagia Dynamis Church, but Hagia Dynamis collapsed long time ago. It doesn't exist anymore. That one you are seeing right now, that is the third Hagia Sophia. There was two of them constructed same location before that one. The first Sophia, constructed by the Emperor of the Roman, first Constantine, 360 ED. It was a wooden church. It's based on the 404. Yeah. Between 404 and 416, along the 14 years, another Emperor of the Roman, second Theodosius, constructs second church in the same location. Ah. They call that second church in Greek language Megale Aklasia, means big church. Megale Aklasia church also destroyed 532 with big Nika rebellion. All those remains in the yard, you see the pillar stones, this is all the remains of the second church Megale Aklasia. While the Megale Aklasia fall, the time of the rebellion, Emperor of the Roman was Justinian. Justinian lost his prestige a lot with the rebellion. As soon as he stopped rebellion, to take his prestige back, he reconstructs it again. On the other hand, the Roman was big power of the Christianity, but there was no church. Church already fall. That's why Justinian immediately invited two architects from Anatolia on the Roman base. Their names Anthemis and Isidorus. Both guys came here. In 4 months, they drove on the plan of the That Sophia. After they finished, February 532, they started construction. November 537, in roughly 5 years, 10 months, they complete biggest church, biggest dome, 6th century in the world. Okay. Emperor Justinian, trying to be able to make a historical building, he collect useful recycled materials for those monuments they brought here. They used to for the Sophia. If you look at the surfaces of the wall, you're gonna see what I mean. On the wall, you're gonna see the marble, limestone, sandstone, black stone, bricks, pillars, doors, and windows. Even this case, cost of the Sophia became to Justinian around the 75 million 24 karat gold coins. Alright? Guys, for construction they had worked to architect, 100 expert, 10,000 laborers during 24 hours, day and night. But majority of the laborers were slaves. My dear friend, Hagia Sophia used to be Christian church 916 years. 532 till 1453. But along that period, 532 till the 1056, it was only Christian church. 1056 Christianity made a separation, then Sophia became Orthodox church. Till the 1204. 1204, there was an invasion of the Latins. Fourth Crusaders came. After they left, they functioned as an Orthodox church again till the 1453. 1453, city conquered by the Ottoman Sultan Mehmed, then Sophia converted the mosque. Till 1934, 482 years it used to be mosque. In 1934, it was converted museum by the big leader Atatürk till the last 24 July. Past 86 years, it was a museum. Last July till now, mosque again. Total age of the Sophia right now, 1,488 years old. Roughly, we can say that 1,500 years old now. Right? So, please cover your hairs with your shawl.
I cover here.
No, she has shawls. She can cover with that.
Female mafia come up down here and know people.
Now here I would like to mention about that door. This door is recycling door. It's roughly 700 years older than Sophia, 2,200 years old. 2,200 years old. 9th century emperor of the Roman Theophilus dismantled from Greek temple. He brought here, erected for the Sophia. Afterward, whenever emperor go inside, they always prefer access with this door to go in. They believe that this door bringing good luck, good chance for them. That's the reason. If you pay attention, that ceiling is all the mosaics, not a painting. This one is uncovered mosaic of the Roman because it doesn't contain any Christian figure. But that gold one, top of the door, this one, it's a mosaic of the Roman original one. They covered the surface with the plaster. 1934, while it became museum, they open again. Name is presentation. Alright? I'm going to detail for you. Mother Mary with the baby Jesus middle on the throne. To side of the head of the Mary here in the black circle, it's written Matos Theos, means mother of the God in Greek language. And then to emperor next. The right one, emperor of the Roman, first Constantine, he's founder of the city, he's holding the city more. Left one, emperor Justinian, he's founder of the Sophia, he present their creation. They says we can sacrifice Hagia Sophia, either Constantinople city, for the Jesus, birth of the spirit of the Jesus covered all the universe. Means for that Jesus right here for the Christian is the God. That's why. So that's why. Right now with me and the other one. You already know. Let's walk in front of that big door. There was a beautiful mosaic top of the door. I will describe for you and then we will get in.
Okay.
Top of the door. Now I'm going to explain that mosaic top of the door you see right now. This one mosaic of the emperor of the Roman Leon VI, made on top of the door 9th century. The guy is bending grand pray at the grand emperor Leon VI, middle on the throne Jesus. Left hand of the Jesus there is a Bible of the Johannes. In the Bible one chapter written in Greek language, in the chapter says, peace will be with you on the earth, I am divine light. It's written like this. Right medallion, big angel Gabriel. Left medallion, Mother Mary. Meaning of this one refer that Gabriel made the first evangel to the mother of the Mary. She became pregnant, she gave birth of the Mary. Mary made up second evangel middle to humanity, she gave birth of the Jesus. Jesus here for the Christian, he is the God. Leon paid the God. God will protect his power, his throne, all the Christian of the Roman on the earth. As you see, the Jesus like this make a consecration, he's blessing Leon VI. So Leon made up his mosaic top of his own door. The reason, the time of the Rome, that three big doors behind each other, it was only imperial door. Only emperor used that door to go inside, which is largest door of the Sophia. It's 7 meters the height of the door. If you pay attention in the bottom of the door, you're gonna see there is an arrow exit on it, isn't it? It's not an arrow, it used to be Greek cross. The horizontal line of the cross, they cut it 1453 while it became mosque because Muslim cannot pray with the artificial of the Christianity. Even all other mosaic crosses, that pictures, all other figures, they covered all of them with the plaster. But 1934 while it became museum, they open again. Right? Yeah. So let's go there and strong granite.
The tea.
It is more stronger than the marble. It's tough. But two sides of the door, the ground neck is curved, isn't it?
Yeah.
The time of the Roman, whenever emperor came inside, there was a guard next to the door. The guard was saluting the emperor 916 years with the action of the feet. It is crushed ground market curved to side of the door. You can get in, you can feel the level difference
level,
between
yeah.
each. Come here, you're gonna feel it. You see? It's lower.
Yeah.
From here and here, different level.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can feel it. All right. Let's drop the shoes in cabinet right here. In that corner, 24 karat gold cross covered with the precious stone, like emerald, diamond, sapphire, topaz, whatever. Many of them upstairs, included treasury room of the Sophia. All the wealth of the Sophia stolen by the fourth Crusaders. If you make any record, make it without flash, okay? So let's go to that corner. Let's go to that corner.
Right through. appreciate how beautiful this place is.
No, that trust me. And well built. And remember, it's way back when it's not even now.
Now I'm gonna start it with the first layer of the culture for you, paganism. Do you know what is the paganism?
Yes.
Tell me. Isn't it? If you know, tell me. We'll,
All right,
we'll
tell
see
you
that.
about
Is it true or not? We have to make a test.
You said
Tell
yes,
me.
so he said tell him.
Yeah, of course.
I believe the pagans who was the people who didn't really believe.
No. You see, you know wrong.
Explain then.
If you are multiple gods, you are the pagan for that culture we call the paganistic culture.
Okay.
Okay? There's a two pagan remains exist inside the Sophia. One of that, those twin jars, that one and other one, inside the Sophia twin one, another one, that whole on the column. That's for that, follow me, you will request. Follow me.
Why people may tell us that this very informative and I hope you guys get some of the history. You understand? We make sure pay for your guide just so you guys can get the history mostly. Yeah? Alright.
The second pagan remains, that whole exists on the column.
Oh.
Alright? So that whole for bridge for the drink.
Yes.
Now I'm gonna explain the information of that one for you. That hole you see on the column,
Yeah.
this is the prayer of the point of the prayer of the pagan. All right. So while Sophia constructed, 10% of the city were Christian, 90% of the city were pagan.
Yes.
Time of the prayer, the Christian Hagia Sophia, they were super happy, they were satisfied, but other pagan were suffered because there was no temple to pray, because pagan temple demolished by the Christian. Instead, they constructed churches. The prayer time, the Christian naturally feel guilty. They share Hagia Sophia with the pagan together for the prayer. 54 years, the pagan and Christian they used together. Exactly. The pagan first of all come those two maximum, those two galleries. They worship their gods. After the worshiping the gods, they came over the hall. They put a thumb in. They will be able to make a 360 foot circle by the hand. They believe that God accepts their prayer, they wish will come true. If they cannot make a 360 means God already didn't accept their prayer, they wish will not come true. This is the prayer, point of the prayer of the pagan inside Ethiopia, that one. And let's go to the jars. I will explain you the jars.
Вот это камень.
So, those two jars, twin one, those one roughly 1,000 years older than Sophia. Those one produced 4th century BC in Pergamon, west of Anatolia. The Greek pagan time, the pagan Greek, they preserved the best wine for god of the wine, Dionysus inside. But 16th century, while Ottoman Sultan Turkmurad make a renovation inside, he likes jar a lot, he would like to evaluate, ship it, both of them brought here, put it corner of the Sophia. Instead of the wine, they put inside water and sherbet for Muslim prayers to be able to drink for charity, free for the Islamic holy days and the nights.
What is
So,
sharbat?
the sherbet is typical tradition Turkish drink. It's made up with the juice of the fruit and cinnamon inside. No alcohol.
No
When you
alcohol.
drink like Coke, like Fanta, keep cool.
Oh,
So yeah, the jars roughly 2,500 years old. The
Wow.
jars and the whole one layer of the culture, paganistic culture inside.
2,000 year old.
You have to go to that, and I will explain you the Christian part. Alright? Paganism part. Can I call you shortly French?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Easy to remember. Repetition on their names proves existence. It's right behind of the Frenchies. Right there. Above the emperor door there is a model of the Sophia. From they open the curtains of the main door, that one, the emperor door. They open the Sophia for the prayer service. Also they let the sheen of the Holy Spirit come inside, blessing all the people who ever exist inside. As you know, Hagia Sophia dedicated Jesus. Jesus is the prophet of the Christianity, isn't it?
Yeah.
Christian religion, it's a visual religion, not a spiritual like in Islam, not spiritual like in Judaism. That's why majority of the period used by the Orthodox, especially it's totally visual for the Orthodox. Orthodox people totally used to 39 images inside the Sophia for decoration and for explanation. All right, but in the 5 steps. 39 images, 5 steps. The first steps, the center of the main down in the top, God. The throne of the Sophia, the dome of the Sophia is the throne of the God for Christian. Under the throne there is a 4 angels, under the dome each one. See?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, the angels.
Exactly. Those angels' name is Seraphim. Christian people believe Seraphim angels in the paradise. Those angels only has a one face with his 6 wings. Ottoman time while became
Okay,
Mosque,
one face and 6
Muslim
wings.
show respect, never damage them, but they cannot pray with the face. They hide the face behind the copper stars, pray. 2009, they opened the face of that one. They show the visitors of the museum how the face of the angels looks like.
Oh.
Yeah. This is the first step of the images inside the Sophia. The second one is right there. Between Islamic medallion, there is a white curtains behind the Christianity. Is this one? That one.
Oh, yeah, I can see it.
Madonna.
Yeah.
That's the first images made up inside the Sophia after the iconoclastic period. It's made up era of the Emperor Basileus 867. The patriarch of the Christianity, Photios, pay all expenses with his money. After he finished, there is an arch in front. So a mosaic of the angel Gabriel they made up, alright? This is the Gabriel. This is the Gabriel. You see the shoulders is missing,
Yeah.
but face rest of the body is well preserved.
Yes.
But in the north face mosaic of the Michael, it's totally fallen. Little piece of the dead wing exists. That's it.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's why they hang 2 more curtains, south and the north, to block the angels for the prayers. Last year while it became mosque.
Oh.
This is the second line. The third line, those 2 straight wall under the big arch south and the north, with a lot of windows. For the both walls, they totally used to 34 images. Alright? So the beginning of the arch in the top each side, 1 big angel.
Yes.
Under the angel there is a 4 prophets. It's related with the era and their value. Isaiah, Ezekiel, Daniel, and Asharia. Under the prophets, under the windows, you see for each side, there is so many arches like this.
Yeah.
They fill up arches number 4th line with the saints. But majority of the prophets and angels and saints gone, 3 of them were preserved. If you come to that way, it's not visible from here. I will show you.
Okay.
Alright?
Sen konuşmayacaksın anlaşılan. Neredeyim?
Believe me, you look like 20 to 23.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Of the fence under the windows, there is so many arches. You see those ones.
Yes.
So inside the first arch, 1 cent. Number 4th and 5th, there is 2 more cents. The sense of the other one is gone in a time 1500 years old. The first cent in the first arch.
Oh, yeah, I can see.
Yeah, you saw it? If you make a zoom, yeah, it will be, yeah, you see, if you make a zoom, yeah, those one.
Yeah.
It's visible. So the first sense, the sense of the Constantinopolis, the sense, Ignatius. The second one, in the number fourth arch, the second sense, the sense, Ioannes Chrysostomos. The third one means inside the fifth arch, the sense of the Alexandria, the Theophoros Ignotios. The three saints exist. Unfortunately, the other saints,
There's
does-
one missing.
even not one. The four from that side, seven from that side, means 11 saints is missing.
Okay, 11 cents is
Yeah,
missing.
across him, same side, same arches, but all of them is empty, not exist. Three of them well preserved, I show you. If you come little bit there, this is the number fourth line. Now, I'm gonna show you number fifth line, lowest one, which is the last important mosaic of the Roman. Inside for decoration and explanation they put it, I will show you. Come here. Here. You see second floor between Islamic medallion next to the arch-shaped window, there is a two images shining. gold.
Okay, yeah.
Show them. If you make a zoom, you can see, yeah.
Yes.
This one and that one. It's visible from here. So, those one, donation mosaic of the empress, they made up inside the Sophia to be remembered all time. The north one is this one. North side of the window mosaic is that one.
Okay, yes.
Donation mosaic of the Zoe. Alright? That lady,
That's the name?
yeah, Zoe. That lady, record screen of the my phone. Whole mosaic is appeared here. You see? So, that mosaic is 11th century. That woman make a donation to the church. She made a scene of the donation to be remembered all time whenever church exists.
Oh,
Yeah, but she didn't like any segment of the Sophia except that marble frame. But inside the frame there was another mosaic of the empress and emperor made up. All right. So making mosaic and difficult and expensive, damaging them also difficult. That's why she made a first Photoshop in human life. All right. She dismantled face of the previous lady. She made up her face on her body. Exactly. And then she changed the face of the husband. That crazy woman married 3 times. She changed face 3 times on the mosaic.
oh my
Exactly.
days.
She did the first
Yeah.
Photoshop of history.
Yeah, it's
11th century.
Oh my
First Photoshop
God.
in not the 21st century. It's 11th century. You must know that. The Zoe made up on the mosaic. Yeah, I
no,
make a
she's
nickname for
bad.
her. Yeah, I'm calling her Photoshop Zoe.
It's Photoshop. Well, that's the right name.
That's the
for
right
her.
name.
Exactly. This is the title is written up. This is
Photoshop
the-
was some money.
Yeah, this is the third husband. The last one, it's written top 9 Constantine Monomaxas, the loyal emperor of the Roman. This is the Jesus. The Zoe wrote top of the herself, most religious empress of the Roman Zoe. She wrote like this. This is the north one. The south one is this one. The south mosaic is that one. 12th century, the Empress Irene, that lady made a donation to the church. Again, she made a scene of the donation as a mosaic. Husband second, Ioannes Komnenas, Madonna, Irene. Next them, their son Alexius. All right? Those two couple already, for the remembering either, with that mosaic scene, they titled it their sons. They messaging all the Roman, after us, our sons, Alexius going to be emperor. That's the reason. 12th century, they made a donation to the church. So this is the last important and the lowest images of the Christianity as a mosaic exists inside the Sophia. All right. Now let's walk there. I will show you another.
Yo, you see people, Queen there was one of the first people to Photoshop. So, she make a big donation. She just take off the other female head and put on for her head. Take off the next man head and put on her husband head. Yo, fam.
And she changed it 3 times.
And she changed it 3 times. Every time she married, she changed. Yo, John was star. The husband, they must feel away like them get a present and then she just take it, just swipe it
You
away.
shouldn't be like this way, okay? It's not good.
I keep one husband.
Lot of. This one, coronation section of the Sophia.
Wow.
Yeah, that round circle stone name is Omphalion. Omphalion is Greek word meaning of the Omphalion is belly bottom of the earth.
Ah.
Whenever prince going to be emperor, they leave a throne on it, prince sitting on. Around there is a 12 medallion surrounded. This one symbol of the 12 apostle of the Jesus. The time of the ceremony, instead of the first apostle patriarch of the Christianity saying that red one, instead of the another 11 apostle, 11 governor of the each state of the Rome with their banner. They came here, they surrounded Prince and Omphalion. End of the ceremony, patriarch give a title, prince became emperor. 6th century till the 15th century, more or less all emperor of the Roman crown writing.
Wow.
My dear friend, Christian time, different social caste, they used a different part of the Sophia for the prayer either the ceremony. For example, North Gallery upstairs, Assembly of the Parliament, Commander of the Armies, and other high-level people, they use it. West Gallery, better view of Empress and Emperor. South Gallery upstairs, Spiritual Assembly, either priest, they use it. Another low social caste, they always stand in the ground.
Yeah.
Alright? Hagia Sophia, Greek cross-shaped church, rectangle, constructed with the basilical plan, architecture style of the Sophia, middle architecture style of the Greek Helen, Eastern part is top.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna explain you number the third layer of the culture Islam. For the Islam, come little bit that way. How was it?
Picture.
Muslim people, they need to add some segment inside. Without those segment, it's impossible to building Mecca function as a mosque. The previous segment of the Muslim inside and outside all the temporary material wooden one.
Yes.
The permanent one, which is matched with the architecture style, remains of the Muslim belongs to the three period. 16th century, Muslim added obligation segment of the mosque. 18th century, they added segment of the education. 19th century, they added segment of the decoration.
Yeah.
We're gonna go the first segment of the 16th century with you. One by one, I will explain. The first one is mihrab.
Yes.
Point of the direction of the Mecca first Imam place.
Yes.
The Christian time there was an altar. They dismantled altar, take it away. Instead they erected mihrab for the first Imam, staying in
How you
front
call
of
it?
the
Meha?
mihrab.
Meha.
Mihrab.
Mihra.
Mihrab.
It's from an Arabic word, mihrab. So, direction Jerusalem, Temple of the Solomon for the Christian.
Yeah.
But our Islamic direction is not that Jerusalem anymore. It is Kaaba, Saudi Arabia, Mecca. To be able to face Kaaba, the Islamic mihrab slightly 15 degree erected south side. That's why it doesn't locate it under the center beam. That's the reason. All right. The top of the mihrab, chapter of the Mother Mary in the Quran is written. Behind all the whole I've in blue line, Ayat al-Kursi written for the protection. The second segment is this one, Minbar. Covered with the stairs. Function of the Minbar once in a week, just today for Friday. Friday prayer time, first Imam go the half of the stairs, roughly 10 or 12 minutes. He read Holy Book, Quran, translate for the people, also make Islamic advice for the people. This is second obligation segment. The third obligation segment is this one. Muezzin Gallery, the marble one. Muezzin is equal to Christianity, is deacon, diakon. Alright? He's assistant of the Imam. He's singing 5 times in a prayer. Singing azan, invite people for prayer. Also prayer time, yeah, he assists Imam till the prayer finish. This one. The fourth segment is
Like
that.
the choir? Like the choir? Like
Yeah,
in
he's
church,
singing
the
the
choir
azan,
who
yeah.
sing. Okay.
So he's singing azan. So the fifth one is right there. Priest stage. That marble. The priest stage again just for Friday, while Salah is singing roughly 45 minutes, either the 1 hour before prayer. First Imam sitting the top, he select one topic of the
Sitting
religion.
at the top.
Yeah, he's sitting in the top. And he select one topic of the religion. He started preaching more detail about the topics to the people till the prayer time.
So how does he get to the top?
He used the wooden stairs to go up.
Okay.
Yeah. The another 2 Hellenistic jars at the corner, I explain you. That 5 segment we count together. Those one addition of the Islam 16th century, while Ottoman Sultan 3rd Mehmed Mecca renovation he made up inside. Let's go to that way. I will show you addition of the Muslim in 18th century for the education. So, addition of the Islam inside for education in 18th century only two. One of them, that lot of wooden platforms made up at the ground. The second one, that beautiful, magnificent, golden fence library. Let's push that, and then you see. The library, 1739, Sultan First Mahmud, while he made a renovation, he made up that beautiful library with a reading salon. Sultan donated good collection of the book with his private collection. But in 1934, while it became museum, they transferred the books of the library directly library of the Suleymania. But as you see, all original equipment they left it inside. All original equipment exists inside, not only books. Books gone. They transferred the books. Several of them as a samples they leave it, but normally the collection they send.
Yes, sir.
The wooden platforms, those ones, 11 of them is made up by the wood. We call them maksure. At separate time, maksure. At separate time, staff of the mosque they use as a classroom. They educated people inside, because mosque for Islam, not only place where we are paying, it's mainly center of the education. That's the reason. Maksure and the library together, both segment of the Muslim for the education in 18th century. Let's go the middle. I will tell you addition of the Muslim in 19th century for decoration, and we'll complete.
Okay.
Right? What's your profession? What's your profession?
I'm an influencer. I'm a motivation speaker.
All right. How many years you have been doing that?
5, 6 years.
5, 6 years.
Yeah.
Quite nice.
And I do it via online.
Alright.
I'm also a YouTuber. I do it
YouTuber?
via yes,
Alright.
social media.
Are you famous, eh?
Yes.
How many fans you have? Followers?
On Facebook, on YouTube, I have 330,000.
330,000. Alright.
And Facebook, I have 540,000.
540,000.
40,000.
Wow.
Yes.
Facebook a lot. Alright.
So, in my circle, I'm very famous.
Alright.
Well known. I am well known.
Alright. Very nice. So you make a good earn in Facebook and Instagram, huh? You have a lot of followers.
Not Instagram, and Facebook and YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah, Instagram they just start to pay, so it's not that good yet. But YouTube is
And
great,
Facebook,
and
they pay
Facebook,
well.
well,
Very nice.
can't complain.
Nice. Now I'm gonna tell this segment of the Muslim. 1999, Sultan III Abdul Majid make a fourth biggest renovation. For renovation, he hired two architects from Switzerland, Fossati brothers. Fossati brothers came here after the 2 years renovation, and 1849, Sultan requests brothers with the Turkish artist. They added that magnificent Sultan gallery inside Sofia. That
Okay.
one. After they finished that one, while they became Mustafa Izzet, his artist of the calligraphy, he wrote number 34 chapter of the Quran as a gold as a calligraphy center of the main door. That one. After he finished chapter, he came down, he worked on the apsid. The same guy wrote another 8 small medallions as a calligraphy. He erected on this figure of the Christianity, hide them behind. That 8 little one, they are copy of those big ones, which is the surrounding the ceiling. Those big ones, they are largest inscription of the Muslim in the earth. Diameter 7.5 meters. It's made of by the lime tree. The right one is written Allah. Left one is written Muhammad, Prophet Muhammad. The first corner in the south, first Caliph Abu Bakr. This one. The cross in the second Caliph Umar. It's the Umar.
Which one? This one?
Yeah, this is the Umar. No,
This
that
one?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the Caliph Umar. This is the third Caliph Osman. This is the last Caliph Ali. Ali is cousin of the Prophet Muhammad, his uncle son, husband of his daughter. Twice Prophet Muhammad grandsons, Hassan and Hussein. This one, Hassan and Hussein. So this one, the secret of the typical art of the Ottoman for the decoration. But you know, briefly we can't say that while the Muslim decorated Sophia, they make a competition with the Christian. How the Christian, with the God, with the saint, with the prophets, whatever they decorated, they would like to make a similar pattern, but either forbidden with the praying Islam inside the mosque. That's why they only wrote names, they hang off. The last 16 glass windows, Ottoman import from Italy in Venice, in Murano Island, they brought here. Same artist, same time, he erected on the simple windows of the Sophia to make a direction of the Jerusalem and the Mecca more decorative. So, those one addition of the Muslim segment of the 19th century for the Sophia, the Muslim added. So except everything is original, two things new, carpet and speakers, microphone, as you know, they both necessary for the technology.
Yeah.
While it became most last year, they put it those one. All right? I hope you enjoy. You're gonna make a great tour. You will like it. Even at the beginning, you always run away. You didn't want to take it. You see how it comes joyful, isn't it?
I listen, but I take picture as well because
I'm not blaming you, Frenchy. All the women is the same. Woman doesn't want to spend. Woman doesn't want. They want the husband spend only for them, not for someone else. Only spend. They don't want husband spend just for them.
no.
Frenchy,
Like
listen up. In 19 years I have been in that business, I saw a million the tourists. Believe me, for 99%, 99.99 all the same.
Cool. You are the same 99.9.9.9.
Yes, it's all the same. Woman doesn't want to, the man spend money. But for them, of course, they open the wallet till end. Exactly. So, shall we make one selfie together?
Yes.
Maybe you put me on your...
I just wanted to nice coffee shop after that or something like that and I'm nice.
So yes, people, when they see me and they don't know that was our guide a while ago, Eunice. Big up Eunice, big up Eunice, you understand? I hope you guys learn something, because I come here and I learn a lot and give you a joke. Me feel like, say, boy, if I come here the next time, me can, if me had a friend come here next time, I don't need a guide in here because me can be a guide for them and explain certain things. Probably me literally not remember everything. But at least I know some remember enough where I can give them enough information, which is good. You understand? I not lie, I feel good. It's a good experience. It's a good experience. Knowledge, you understand? Right there, so. That crap, no people come there and I say, boy, back in the days now, the craftsman them and the architect them bad still now. Me feel say them better than the man them now, because now, especially if you do a ceiling like this, them have crane, them have this, them have that. The amount of stuff for them have now for them do something like that. But imagine them time when the man have to just use normal board and normal wood and them something if you build what we call it again, you know me I talk about for reach them height they have to do them thing there. Normal wood, you know. Now them have scaffolding, them have this, them have you name it, them have some vehicle can carry and hold you up there until everything done. No, yo, them man that did more bad. From nowadays some pillar and some post up our sister. Yo, them time they really have to wonder. And as I say, them never have a tool them what them have now. All these marble something here. You could then just roll. Yeah, man. I like going feel good though, you know.
Feel nice.
Feel nice,
I
man.
want it in my room.
I don't know if the mouse sponge and the carpet or just the carpet fluffy and feel so nice. Right now you feel like if you drop it just bunks. Nothing nah do you. Yes man, pain free. I'm if you told you.
En ook het licht valt dan door de glas in Noord naar binnen. Dan krijg je heel erg gaaf effect.
It's the place in so it's expected. Yeah man, then just attack. At the moment no female are not allowed down there. But the female they slide past, sneak in the coil, then just pat her and go all around. Oh, she good cause she managed to still didn't move yet.
It's not that I'm an easy walk over, but I prefer being respectful.
Yeah, come out the man by look at the crook.
Look at that one.
The place just get foggy one time. Anytime you watch a movie, they just want to see the truth them riding and all. You understand with the night and the day them and the afternoon. Tommy sell them something them all like them all like everybody there on earth right now. Remember me tell you. You see, that's why in a life of people. You see ornaments, you see things, they will always be there, you know, until we're gone, you know. They will always be there. They no way I go.
Mosque again. I mean, this is showing you.
Come look at the design them.
Human nature.
Now them the sheep. Look like sheep.
And kill the battery.
Wow, these pretty people.
Don't put your flash.
Ooh, I'm gonna rest of them. Water clean. You know, people, these are different. All of them different. You see it? Wow. Beautiful. Wow, that bad. Why people may not lie out this bad. Right now you don't know so that Turkey, Istanbul. I'm here to see how the waterfall here shot on a big man level. People, let me know what you think about it. The color, everything just bossy. So me I say, and the water nice as well. It's a pity me couldn't go chuck off tonight. Remember me tell you though. This is the second one, people. Body. Them say this is magnificent. Tell me they're not beautiful, people. Tell me. Hey, babes, you know, so the carpet that just get hole and rust, I don't like it anymore. But go change it and get some hardwood floor now. Who we gonna call?
Are you someone looking for an expert in hardwood floors? Well, look no more. Mr. G Hardwood Floors is here. He is located in Queens, New York City, Bronx, and Staten Island. There is no jobs that is too far, too big, or too small for Mr. G. You can reach Mr. G at office number 347-676-5430. Or you can reach him on his cell phone at 508-596-0867. You can email Mr. G at garfield_scarlett@yahoo.com. Why don't you give him a call?